Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll walk you through integrating Google Login into your Laravel application using Laravel Socialite. We will cover the entire process, including setting up your Google app in Google Cloud Console, configuring Laravel Socialite, and implementing the login functionality. By the end of this video, you will be able to let user log in with their Google account. Let's dive in. Let us install Laravel Socialite. This is the official document of Socialite. I'll be copying this command and would be running in my terminal. It will take few seconds and it is installed. Now let us set the project in Google Cloud Console. Open the first link, click on console. Here, as I do not have any project, I have to create new. Type the name of your project. Organization is not required. Click next. Once it is created, select your project. Click on those three lines on the left top corners. Select credentials from here and create credentials. Select auth client ID. It will take you seconds to open. Now click on configure consent screen. Once this screen is opened, select the user type that is external. Type the name of your app, support email, logo, application homepage, privacy policy, terms and conditions page. These are required. You have to upload them. You have to paste these links. Terms and conditions. Add the domains which should be authorized. Add the developer contact information. That is programmer.akash, which is my email. And then click on next. After that, it will take you to the scope screen. Add scope in this. So you basically need to add three kind of scopes. One would be email, second would be profile, and third would be OpenID. First three. So click on these checkboxes. And then click on next. Other things you do not need to worry about. Add test users. The users who are going to test this app before making it live. I'll be adding the emails of the two developers here. Then save and continue. This is created. Now click on create credentials again, auth client ID, and select the application type as web application. Name your application. Add redirect URL. These would be your domain name. I mean the basic host slash auth slash Google/redirect. And if you're working on local, then in that case, you have to type HTTP localhost port auth/Google/callback. They are created and you'll receive Google client ID and client secret. Download the JSON and I'll be adding those credentials in my env file. After that, I'll be calling these credentials in my services file because Laravel Socialite picks the credentials from your services file. which is inside the config folder. So I'll be copying and pasting the same. It is done. Now let us open the services file, include the credentials here. So I'll name it as Google, and then client ID, client secret, and redirect. These three keys I have to define. Uh, Please note that these keys, the name should be exactly same. The one which I'm defining, that is client underscore ID, client underscore secret, and redirect. And that's it. I, yeah, let me verify. Yeah. Now this one is correct. Now let us create a controller to handle these logins. So I have created a social login controller. I'll be defining the path here for basically two functions. One would be the redirect, which I'll be placing in that login to Google button, and other would be callback function. So whenever your request is authenticated from Google, it will return to a specific function. So that is the callback function. I- I'll name them social.redirect and social dot. Uh, Let us include the namespace here only instead of putting that in the port line, because it will reduce number of lines. Okay, so let us create these two functions now. So you'll find these two functions in official documentation of Socialite. Uh, I'm just writing here so that it gives you more clearance. Inside redirect, you have to call the redirect method of Socialite driver. I'll be pasting the link of the official documentation so you can copy the same line of code from there and can paste it here. Or you can just pause my video and you can just type the same which I have written here. So return socialite double colon driver and provider and slash redirect. This one is done. Now let us create the callback function. I'll copy this function from the official documentation. So as I was mentioning, you can see this is the redirect function which I have used, and this is the callback function. Let us copy this one. We paste it here. Put the driver as told the provider, because I'm passing the provider dynamically through the URL. But if you need a static, then you can just directly pass the value. For example, in case of Google, it would be Google. In case of GitHub, it would be GitHub. And in my case, it is dynamic, so that's why I have passed it in that way. So let us create a user. Now I'll use the default function of Laravel, that is update or create. Email is unique in my case, and I will get the email through this function, that is get email, removing the other keys, and I'll be adding two uh, values. One would be name and other would be the password. For getting the name, you can use get name function of Socialite, and for password, let us be encrypted, and I'll take some unique ID, because I'll allow the user to restrict their password once they are logged in, if they want. else they can log in directly through the Google. Include this auth package that is from Illuminate support package. This one is done, and after at last redirect to dashboard. Now it looks correct. Dashboard and everything looks correct. Now let us check login.jsx. That would be your default login file in which you have added that button that is login with Google. I have created one function here. I'll be creating one function here named as handle social logins. Let us change them to button and remove HRA here also. And let us write one function that is uh, handle social logins, which will basically work on the click of this button. This is done, and pass the parameter Google, because this parameter would be passed further to the URL, the redirect URL. This LinkedIn social login also I have done, but that is in my other video. I'll post the link to that video and this video at the last. You can check there as well for the LinkedIn. Okay. So let us define this function. It will take provider as the parameter. You can name your anything, but I'm using provider, so that's why I'm writing the provider. And it will basically use window.location.href to redirect the user to the redirect URL. And here I'll be using route social.redirect provider. That's it. Now let us click on Google. Okay, it came to the screen. Click on your account, give the permissions, and you are logged in. I hope you enjoyed my video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content.